going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another video, pumping them out. We're at the eve of round one, so let's get into my round one tips. So I thought let's just quickly knock it out. It's a bit confusing, guys, with the split rounds with Vegas this week, and then you've got to go on the next week because you don't know the team list, but you still got to choose. So let's get into it. Starting off with the Vegas game. Game number one, Raiders versus Warriors. I've gone for Warriors on this one. I feel like Metcalf, Fisher-Harris, Tuivasa-Sheck, I think they'll get the job done. I haven't seen much of the Raiders, but I feel like with the little bit of off-field dramas they've had in Vegas with the inflatable baseball bats, whatever they were doing, I feel like it might have been a bit of a distraction. I don't see Raiders doing much this year, but I feel like Warriors and Raiders might finish around that same spot. If you saw my ladder prediction, you'd see where I've placed them both, but I'm going to go Warriors, guys. By 6, I've got them, so nice close one. Next game, game number 2 of Vegas is the Panthers versus the Sharks. I'm going to go Panthers. Obviously, Cleary's playing. Obviously, they're coming off that grand final win, so they're trying to get that 5-peat, which I don't think they'll get, but I'm still hesitant about the Sharks. I don't think I have them finishing in the top 8 this year. I feel like they just rely on Nico way too much, but we'll see what Trindle does. He was a pretty big part of their surge last year, so we'll see what happens. But going into now, next Thursday night, so a full week away almost, I've got to get through the next couple of days, but let's go into it. It's Roosters versus Broncos. As you know by my ladder prediction, I've got Broncos finishing first, so I'm tipping Broncos here. I feel like the Roosters, they've too many people have left the club with Luke Keary, Hargreaves, Manu, Suali'i, the list goes on. They got injuries with Sammy Walker and Brendan Smith, so I feel like they're not going to be that much of competition for a while, judging by their trial match the other day as well. But good to see a few little rookies coming in, getting their shot. So we'll see what it brings, but I feel like the Broncos will be too strong. Moving on to the next game, which is the Friday night game at Campbelltown. It's the new look Tigers versus the Newcastle Knights. As you know, I've got Knights finishing second last at the moment. Tigers are a bit higher. So I feel like I'm going Tigers for this one to see how their new look combinations work. I feel like Lockie Galvin, he's had a big off season, big preseason. I see him just around the corner at the shops every couple of days, and he's ready to go. Unfortunately, he used to be a Paraboy, but we won't mention that because I always say it to him every time I see him. But moving right along is the Dolphins versus the Rabbitohs. I've gone to Dolphins, even though I've got the Rabbitohs finishing in my top 8 this year. But with Latrell still out with that suspension and a few other players with niggling injuries, I don't see them against a full-strength Dolphins team, even though Dolphins might be missing some players too. But we just don't know with Team List Tuesday next week, so it's hard to choose. I like to see the team before I choose, but we're going to wing it here, guys. So moving right along brings me to my next one. Saturday night at Jubilee. And we've got the Dragons versus the Dogs. I've gone Dragons purely because I feel like they're on a bit of a high after winning the charity shield last week. Plus, with Gutho, Valentine Holmes, Cook, Ilias, they've signed some pretty good players. I feel like the Dogs might have a little bit of a hangover. I've got Dogs finishing in 6th, I think I put them. I've got Dragons finishing in 9th, but I feel like Dragons might do what they do every year and start off the season with a couple of wins, lead the comp, and then drop off. So I'm going Dragons with this one. Next one's a no-brainer. Is Saturday night 7:30 game, and it's Manly versus Cowboys at Four Pines Park. So going with the home side, Manly. I don't see Cowboys doing much. I said it in my previous video of my ladder prediction. I see Todd Payton not even seeing out the season, which is a shame, but I just feel like they're not going to do much this year. So, but only time will tell. So we'll see how they go. Their rookies, some of their rookies, they've got some pretty good rookies coming through, which showed in the trials, but NRL is a different ball game. It's only a trial. I know we say it when we lose, and then when we win, we're buying grand final tickets, and it's going to be our year. Which brings me to the next game. My team, the Parramatta Eels, are traveling on the Sunday to Amy Park versus the Storm. Jason Riles versus Craig Bellamy. This one's going to be epic. A few of my friends are flying there. I wish I was going, but it's a Sunday. I hate playing on a Sunday. If you know me, guys, I'd rather play at the start and then that way enjoy the rest of the weekend. Now I'm going to be stressed. I'm going to be anxious, nervous, everything the whole week, the whole weekend getting to that Sunday. But I just rather get it out of the way so I know whether I'm going to be angry for a week or I'm going to be happy for a week. So, yes, unfortunately, we're going to break the streak. Sorry, Storm, but I'm tipping the Eels. I probably would have won the last. That's my issue. I choose with my heart, not with my head. And a lot of people will say that in the comments. I understand that. But I reckon I've probably lost the last couple of tipping comps that I probably would have won if I tipped against Para all those years. But I got to stay strong. I feel like Riles will get the boys up to this one. Mitch is going to step up to a whole new level now that he's the captain, coming off Origin, coming off the Australian tour. Zach Lomax, Iongi, Joash Papali'i, wherever we use him. But I feel like they just got some speed in there this year, and I'll see. But I feel like insert Undertaker Brock Lesnar, I feel like the Eels are going to break that round one streak. A lot of people will call me crazy, but I don't know. I'm just putting it out to the universe. Ask, believe, receive, talk it into existence. So let's see what we do. But yeah, that's it. That's round one tips done. Nice quick one. Get it out the way. This year, like, subscribe. Everyone, we're going to have a good year. A lot of content, a lot of sports cards. As you know, I've got sports cards everywhere, all around me, all behind me on the shelves. Everywhere. Got Mitch Moses' boots, Jared Haynes' boots. But yeah, we'll be doing some big content, big giveaways. I'm in talks with some sponsors now, guys, to do some pretty big giveaways, maybe some grand final tickets, VIP events. Yeah, it's only going to grow bigger from here, guys, but you have to be a subscriber to be able to enter. That's the catch. But so, yeah, that's me done. Hope everyone enjoys Vegas. Wish I was there. Can't wait to get there. Hopefully next year the Eels are playing and I can get over there and do some content for you guys. But yeah, it's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed and getting ready for a big day watching Vegas and the NRL being back tomorrow. So whatever you're doing tomorrow, guys, enjoy. Footy's back, and let's have a good 2025 NRL season starting off in Vegas. Peace.